this time.
What
Conspiracy
to
card
The long-awaited.
Well, to be a game.
Oh, you doing that SpongeBob comparison? The comparison?
Comparison?
The comparison?
Not the conspiracy, the comparison.
Oh, the conspiracy?
Because
okay.
Hey, can you pass me a Kool-Aid? Am I favorite, please? Name, actually, I don't know. No, I'm thinking about it.
That's good. Wow. I've not stretched in a really long time. Good lord.
Got that purple Kool-Aid for you?
It tastes like purple.
No, it do.
It tastes like purple.
Oh, that's a video that I'm going to react to.
Oh.
It was the which one is black? It was like everybody blindfolded and they got to find out which one is black. I mean, which one is white? It was like all black people. Which one is white?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And it was like which one is white?
We doing that today too?
I mean, after our games. Man, now on some Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid fire. This ain't like, you know what I'm saying? This the juice Kool-Aid. This not like when you make. I got picture Kool-Aid in there too. Cause I'm black. But.
Cause I'm black.
You know.
Man, I want some Kool-Aid. Gotta get
Hey,
some Kool-Aid, baby. Interesting. Oh, you better hide that screen. Okay. You better hide that screen. Oh, never mind.
Oh, so it shows the last clip.
That's fascinating.
That's fine.
I haven't had Kool-Aid in a minute. Same.
Oh, it's like all black people. Which one is white? Yeah, I remember that. And it was like which one is white?
We doing that
There for me too.
Oh, that's a.
What?
Alright, we ready when you is, Lion?
Are we on me?
Yes.
Woo! Back!
He's back and he's out here.
Let's do it!
I want you bad as ever.
Man, now I want some Kool-Aid, right? Oh, that Kool-Aid sound good.
SpongeBob SquarePants is not what you think it is. There is a...
Can you, turn off the door, please?
There you go. Good job.
Damn, nigga, my Dashie?
That wasn't the Dashie.
Oh, what was that name?
Huh? The garbage bag or whatever you had?
secret group of puppet masters who are always watching the citizens of Bikini Bottom and pulling the
Get
strings.
it? Hope you're
Hidden
excited.
within Bikini Bottom are spies that
Captain
keep an eye on the
Quad?
characters and make sure everything
Long
goes
awaited.
smoothly. This is a conspiracy that will fundamentally change the way you look at the show SpongeBob SquarePants, and I believe it's all
that's the way I
actually
said,
intended by
I
the
haven't
creators,
had
and I'm gonna
Kool-Aid, so I'm
prove
like,
it.
oh my.
This is the television theory.
Can't unsee and hear all my drinking Kool-Aid. Hell yeah.
You guys had a great reaction to my Squilliam fantasy theory, and I had a lot of fun making it.
Squilliam, you lying, deceiving bastard! I didn't even realize that!
But trust me when I say that what I discovered this
he
time
was
is
hurt.
much bigger. To start this theory, we have to go back to the very beginning of the very first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah, the sea. So fascinating.
SpongeBob was also watching
So
this.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Here we see Bikini Bottom,
Gary walked in.
teeming with
Oh,
life.
and it was a
Home
coral.
of one of my favorite creatures, SpongeBob
Oh, Gary.
Yes, of course he
I
lives
forgot
in
Squirrel has a
pineapple,
backyard.
silly.
I forget they all have backyards.
Who's
There's
speaking
episodes
in this
showcasing
clip?
all of them.
Well, obviously that's
Well,
just
how
the
the fuck did I
narrator.
get Patrick
You
in
hear
a
his voice
backyard?
many times throughout the show.
Ah, Goo Lagoon. A stinky mud puddle to you and me. Ah, the perfect
This is
ride. Through these doors
Have no fear for all.
They wrong for that. They wrong for that. Call this man all black.
But who exactly is the narrator? Well, he's just the narrator, right? We're not supposed to think about who he is or why we're hearing him. Lots of shows have narrator framing devices we're not supposed to think about.
Caillou was amazed that Mommy had made a rainbow, just like in the picture.
But there's something different about this narrator. He sounds a lot like he's narrating a nature documentary.
The ocean. From above, a simple blanket of water.
What is?
But below, a complex world full of
They all
color, life,
eradicated.
and
What
wonder.
do you call it?
Ah, the sea.
Yeah.
So fascinating.
Eradicated. Like,
Yeah, eradicated. Damn, nigga. Dropping new clean up Bikini Bottom.
What if I told you that he's not just some random disembodied voice? He's an
Oh
actual
no, we haven't seen that yet,
character in this
Ryan, but we
universe.
definitely should.
Here we are again at the Bikini Bottom boating school.
Leave the
Today
same
is
narrator
once
every
again
time.
the day of SpongeBob's
It should be as
boating
long as it
school
got us
exam,
close to
but
SpongeBob.
more importantly,
I'm
this
not
is the
something
last
they
test for
changed
the
now.
Maybe
year.
they do,
And if
maybe.
SpongeBob does not pass this one, it means another whole year of boating school!
I missed that.
SpongeBob
missed-
literally crashes
He's
into
dead.
the fourth wall.
That never
and
happened
we
in
the
actually
show,
see the
though.
narrator
No, it
and the
didn't.
camera he's been
Does
filming.
it?
That's
I heard
real.
that.
That's real. Yes, I
remember
love
that
that.
episode, bro.
That made me
Everything
laugh
we
so
see is
many
part of
times.
a
One of the
nature
boarding school
documentary
episodes.
television show
But
being
Buddy's
filmed by
whole
scuba divers.
goggles and shit
And
is
if you're
off.
still
He's
not
dead.
convinced, I searched
Oh,
really,
no,
really
he's got the
hard
respirator
and
on
found
his
an
mouth.
old SpongeBob DVD bonus feature that basically confirms everything.
Since before time even existed, land-loving scientists have tried to learn the secrets of intelligence. Their studies led them to the sea, where the citizens
Otherwise, I'm
of
glad you guys
Undersea
took the time.
Colony
They took a
demonstrated
look at the song and hope you enjoyed it.
so
We definitely enjoyed it, TSL. Thank you so
Definitely.
much for reacting
That
to
was
it.
actually fire.
Have fun with your D&D, man. We'll be here in case you want to come back.
D&D.
It sounds like SpongeBob.
Armless,
Yeah, it's the same voice actor.
scientists felt compelled to record their actions for use in teaching mankind how
Bye,
to live
Smokey.
better.
I don't know if I
The
said-
name of this
Bye. See you when
miraculous
you get
place,
back, if you get able to.
Bikini Bottom. Poring over the mass of brainy masterminds scattered about this strange land, the scientists chose 6 Bikini Bottom residents at random to study. As the scientists marveled at the advanced knowledge and superior intellect of these 6 creatures,
I went to college!
they rolled their cameras and took notes. And now, finally, we can learn all of the things that these smarty pantsuses have to teach us. Life
These are
lessons
not shoes,
from
must be
Bikini Bottom.
I don't know how it can get any more clear than that. Now, if you rewatch the show with this new information in mind, some things start to take on a
That's
whole
new.
new
I've never
meaning.
seen that.
Throughout the series, there's this weird, unexplained running gag of a human hand interfering with the characters. It's even in the beginning of every episode in the intro for the show. Maybe the filmmakers are doing a bit more than just studying these characters. The hand seems to mostly interfere just to maintain the health and safety of the characters. Like
He was
treating
fighting
SpongeBob for the
what?
suds.
Well, Mr. SquarePants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment? Oh, Hans!
He's cleaning. He used them to clean shit.
It makes sense that the filmmakers wouldn't want to risk the safety of their main character. After all, there's no show without SpongeBob, but that's not the only reason why they interfere. Season 3, Episode 16, I Had an Accident, is infamous for having one of the most absurd, confusing endings in the entire show. It ends with a real gorilla
Oh, this was
attacking the characters.
Oh, you know, beat the shit out of him. Me.
As soon as SpongeBob begins to question the logic of the scene, this happens.
What's a gorilla doing underwater in the first place?
Well, it's funny you should. I mean, see the George, they're onto us.
No way.
Let's get out of
This
here.
was it took off. I remember seeing that and I was just like, even as a kid, like when you like kind of like, you know, like you watch cartoons just like not mindlessly but a little bit.
Yeah.
Even that threw me off as a kid.
Nah, definitely.
Look, even the family's like, what? The hell's that? No, turn that shit off, Jerry. All right, Marge.
SpongeBob is weird, but this has always stuck out as being just a little too weird. But knowing what we know now, I think I can explain what's going on here. This isn't a real gorilla. Every other land animal we've seen underwater wears a helmet and is drawn in a cartoony style. The gorilla is shown in a live-action style, and the only time we ever see live-action characters is when they're human. So I believe both the gorilla and the horse he rides away on are humans wearing costumes. The filmmakers set this whole thing up just to make the episode more entertaining. It's starting to seem like this isn't strictly a nature documentary anymore. It's more of a reality TV show made for entertainment. Who knows what other absurd elements of the show are actually put there by the filmmakers to make the show more entertaining and profitable. Although, based on the people's reaction, it doesn't always seem to pay off. But how far will the filmmakers go to make the show more profitable?
Saturday morning in Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob is watching his favorite Saturday morning show, The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, enjoying a bowl of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy bland cereal, and wearing the official Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Blackfist banners.
If we think of this as a television show, this sounds an awful lot like a product placement. I mean, listen to how the narrator specifically says the full names of the products.
The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy bland cereal, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Blackfist biters.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
That'll be so one of y'all hit one of those. That'd definitely be me.
Bro,
what the?
I need to watch this movie. I cannot
The
find
Truman
it.
Show, it's so good.
I can't find it, bro.
It's so good. We gotta look it up.
Jim
Look
Carrey
it up.
movies are so hard.
Who are you talking to?
If you have like
Maybe
a
the
Fire
Mermaid
Stick
Man
TV,
and
you
Barnacle
probably
Boy
watch it.
TV show is actually from the surface world. They are human after
good.
all. It makes sense that the filmmakers would choose to highlight these popular superhero characters.
realized
The more they
Barnacle
show,
Boy
the more they're
is
gonna
so
sell
much
Mermaid Man
smaller
and
than
Barnacle Boy merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a second. Why are Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy the same size as all the fish in Bikini Bottom, even though humans are always shown as massive compared to fish? Whatever. I'll come back to that one later. The show doesn't even just hide product placements. In the episode Model Sponge, they literally trick SpongeBob into making a commercial for a human product.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr.
remember
Director.
that.
Very well.
Oh,
Ugly
wow.
ass.
Schmink. Then you start washing. Then you start washing that like
Nasty
cactuses and
shit.
and toilets.
That was Patrick
Yes.
on in that one episode whenever I got the stress too. I got something for you.
Yeah, I got something.
Start cleaning the
Yeah.
cactus and shit.
Oh, yeah.
What does that get?
Oh no, your bathroom is a disaster. Get it cleaned up fast with the new
I always wonder why it looks like this, but I guess to avoid
household
copyright.
chores are a snap.
Yeah.
She did, so I'm glad he did it too. So
It cleans saves.
Face first. Yeah, I remember that.
Just look at that shine.
This is just like in real life how SpongeBob is such a popular character that he's used to sell tons and tons of products. So far I've shown you that the show SpongeBob SquarePants is actually a documentary television show, but the creators continually interfere with it.
I had a SpongeBob TV and a SpongeBob.
I think I might have had one of
It
those.
was a SpongeBob fucking. Like you know the what's
Got me sour as Tom
what
Kenny.
it called? What it
joystick
called?
games. The
Joystick games, yeah.
I had that too.
I had the Disney one. It was Mickey. It was like the bottom was Mickey's stomach, like torso.
Oh yeah.
And then the top, it was like the glove. I like the hand.
Yep, that is right.
I was about to say, it had a giant fucking nose. I used to love
My
these.
cousin, someone I know had this low key.
I had
Because it was the SpongeBob face with the nose.
With the nose.
I played that
I
one.
had
The
this
Disney one up there.
Wait, this
That's the
one?
one I had. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had that one.
I had so
Oh,
much,
that's
so many
so-
SpongeBob things.
That's just so cheap nowadays.
Didn't read all
Damn.
the time I tab
I
I'm thinking about probably getting just to.
I was just about to say.
Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember
you gotta
these
see them.
games.
That's hard.
Oh shit, that was hard.
Wow, dude. Memory
Let me see if I can see my SpongeBob TV. I had.
Memory lane. I had the Spider-Man one.
Oh yeah, here it is. Cause
Yeah.
there's a mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had that
yeah.
too.
I've seen that.
I had a SpongeBob CD
I
player
can't
as
remember
well.
if I had that one or one of my family members did, but I definitely seen those.
Oh my god. I had so much SpongeBob merchandise, dude.
SpongeBob.
There was like a cash. I had like a SpongeBob cash register thing. I had like toy. I had a SpongeBob fry cook toy where you had like a grill. You had the patties, like the ingredients and stuff. Wow.
I never had that.
I never
Bro, I'm
had
telling you, I
that.
had so. Oh my god, it's not even funny. That man's my favorite, favorite character. of all
You
time.
already know we got them. We eating out here. You feel me? We eating out here. We gotta get them that dinner table. You feel me?
A V smile. I had a V smile
I had a
on
Spider-Man one,
SpongeBob.
too.
I definitely had a V smile.
The hell's a V small?
It's a. I like
Bro!
type of.
No way! I forgot about the V smile.
So you know, yeah, it's like this like learning type
I had
of.
that Spider-Man one too. When you was on top of the roof, and you had to guess the colors to mink up Black Cat. All the ones I played. I had that too. I had the Spider-Man one. I had to guess colors. That's the only reason I know what color fuchsia is. Yeah, I had this exact thing. On the guys, I had a Spider-Man one.
This is what I had too.
I had
Jesus, no way.
like that SpongeBob joystick game. I had a Spider-Man version of that.
That's
What? That's lit.
It
That's
was
lit.
a lot of fun. Like one was like you walk around as Spider-Man, beat up criminals. One was like you had to fight the Vulture, and it actually gave me nightmares. Cause like Spider-Man is like he's in a construction site, so he's crawling on these bars and it's 2D, so you're crawling back and forth.
Yeah.
And Vulture like flies by and throws bombs to like blow up your ceilings. He's getting rid of your real estate, right? And like if you fuck up and you don't beat him fast enough, he like blows up the thing you're stuck to, and all of a sudden you see Spider-Man like still cling to the shit, fall down, and then game over. I'm like,
That's
literally just went splat, and I'm like,
Yo, it's a kick game.
I'm
On
like,
the VTech console, you already know.
which I would never kill him, but.
Here to push their own agendas and make more
Leapfrog
money.
was a hit.
But that brings us to an important question.
Leapfrog?
Do the characters know?
Transformers game on the Wii, I had the same
Bro,
thing.
Let's go back to
I had
that
that
clip
on
where
the
SpongeBob
game.
was
Oh
the
my God.
cameraman.
That shit was
It means another whole year of birthday school.
Funny stuff. Rax, your color changed from red to purple.
Oh, nothing, SpongeBob. You just
Venom with
struck
droppings
another
on it.
pedestrian.
Mrs. Puff calls him
That
a
was another thing I remember. He would drop
sounds
through. The
more
villains
like
in that
he thinks
game
he's
were
just some
trifling.
random Bikini Bottom citizen. The different
Actually,
types of
that
marine
made me
life in
scared of the
SpongeBob are so diverse and weird looking that it's not too hard to believe that the characters just think these filmmakers are another weird type of fish. And back to the gorilla episode,
was their
the
version of
gorilla
Wonder
and the
Woman, I
horse
remember.
immediately get nervous and run away when SpongeBob questions what's going on.
Well, it's funny you should. I mean, see the George, they're onto us.
Let's get out of here.
Almost like the creators don't want the characters to be aware their lives are being interfered with. Now,
Oh
there
my
isn't
God,
a
the
ton of
lizards
footage of the
I
characters.
think I remember that one. That one's, I think that one
filmmakers,
scared me the
but
most.
I dug
Lizards scared me
really,
as a
really
kid
deep
so
and
much,
found
so
the
often.
smoking
Wait,
gun
me on
that
the
answers
64?
all of our
On the
questions.
joystick
This is an
Spider-Man
old
game. That
commercial
one
from
actually, I think that one
2004
freaked me
made
out.
to promote the
Because
SpongeBob.
that was a sewer level in like the
Yeah,
Nintendo,
on the 64
and that
one.
shit scared
But
me
that was
though.
Venom, not Lizard.
You think about when there's Venom and Carnage?
Venom
and Carnage, and then Dr. Octopus was taken over by Carnage.
Oh, I remember at the end that also that chase scene also scared me.
That's the 64 one? I don't remember that.
That's
Yeah,
one with the
that's
buildings.
at
You
the
can't.
end.
There's like just the buildings. You like everything's covered in fog.
Yeah. It was that one.
Or is there another one?
That's the next one I'm thinking of.
We need to look these up because there's so
Wait, that's
many.
what the first mission is. You gotta carry the bomb out the bank. Y'all play that one or no? We wasn't talking about
The first one, I think I had to. There was in the bank. You have to put safe. They have to put the bank. The bomb inside the safe,
yeah,
right?
You get the bomb out. You had to get it out the bank though before it blew up. That was the first mission. And then you had to save what's his name from Rhino, J.J. Johnson or whatever.
I was getting in trouble for
It was wasn't that Scorpion?
Oh, you're right. It was Scorpion.
It was because Scorpion was wearing purple and green instead of just green. He wore a bunch of different shit.
But I remember, you had to save him
I think
from
it's the same.
Scorpion.
Yeah, it's the same one. There.
And I remember you had to climb the building, and the cops were trying to blow that shit up.
Man, yeah, you had
like climb up,
keep
down.
going. You're right.
It's weird,
I don't remember that one having fog. You couldn't see the
It
floor.
was definitely it was fog. You couldn't.
I didn't remember that.
It was literally fog, and then if you jumped into the fog, he would just die.
He
would just
disappear. I do remember that because he go and he falls into the smoke and then it restarts.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I forgot, bro. We need to get a 64
that
was one of my favorite games as a kid.
Me too.
I remember I used to always at least once, just make the bomb explode inside the bank. See what would happen.
I did. Shit.
Me too. I got
There's a meme in the Spider-Man 3 video game, the one that PS3 and Xbox 360, where he's in a burning building and he has to save people. And there's just like this one woman he has to save, and she is notoriously ugly. I feel very bad to say that. Man,
she notoriously ugly.
We gonna get back to your video in a minute, Capricorn. Like don't worry. You said who? I'm crying.
That's just Spanky, if you know who that is.
Oh yeah, no, I got you.
That's what he said. Oh no, I know who you're talking about.
I remember level we had to climb the building the whole time and punch the criminals in windows, but we got hit off. You have to restart the level.
Yeah, that's the same one too.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh.
I remember.
You did say.
I
told you she's notoriously ugly. Oh, y'all can't even see her. Hold on.
That's a mojo.
You gotta. There you go.
Right here.
I'm not saving her.
Wasn't that one that like you didn't? Was that like fake?
I think
but it was like where you didn't press the button. You like.
No, that was real.
That was real.
That was real. Hang on.
Wait, what happened if you didn't press the button? What happened?
Oh, you wait. Don't say no. Let's say. Let me see. Let me see. Look it up real quick. Let me see.
He said, "Go press the button." It's Spider-Man 3. It came out for the 3 in the 360, right?
360 and PlayStation 3 and the Wii.
My cousin had the 7 and play it. This had like all the other different Spider-Man.
Now wait, if we do watch this, we can't go because this is a video.
That's true.
So we have to finish the SpongeBob one first. So let's just want to show them.
Oh, I'm just gonna show them my bad. I'm just gonna show them the one. I think that's it. Hang on, this. Oh fuck. Yeah.
Help! Please! Someone! I'm going to die!
Huh?
Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
That's what's supposed to
Thanks for flying Air Spidey.
Air Spidey. That nigga said.
You peep. He caught on fire quickly, right?
Yeah.
Literally caught on fire.
He landed and straight on fire.
Fire.
Like that is nightmare fuel for children. Jesus Christ.
He said, "Doom." Body and go.
Right, gone.
I mean,
yeah.
It was
like, bro. That is terrifying.
But it was supposed to be like he jumped right into like a pit of flames. I think they were trying to do, but the animation was not out.
It wasn't at that point. So at that point, they just put the fight.
Looked like he landed and then
just turned into Anakin Skywalker, bro.
She said, "I'm going to die."
Boom. He said, "Master Carlo can suck my dick."
What kind of jellyfish is that?
The sewer level in Spider-Man 3 on the Wii, that's scary. The lizard's always scary.
Hey guys, it's Carlos from the Zone. I was wondering if you could answer a few questions.
Questions? Run for your lives!
This don't you see? It
wants to learn about our world, and it's chosen us.
What? Yay! We've been chosen.
A submarine comes down to SpongeBob and Patrick to ask questions to promote the new movie. SpongeBob and Patrick are clearly confused by this and think the submarine is some kind of alien. They also have no idea that they're the stars of a movie.
Well, thanks guys. We'll see you in the movie.
Bye.
Movie? What's that?
I know.
So I think it's pretty clear at this point that the characters are unaware their lives are being filmed and interfered with.
Yes.
But there are some characters that have to have some level of awareness. For example, the Dr. Fish that told the human hand to treat SpongeBob, and the Director Fish that directed the commercial for the human world. What makes these characters so special? First off, the Director Fish isn't actually from Bikini Bottom. Before he directed this commercial, we saw him as a citizen of New Kelp City in the episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob. Out of all the characters they could have used, they specifically chose a character from out of town. Almost like the filmmakers didn't want to use anyone in Bikini Bottom, so they would
keep the live from YouTube. Deuces. Bet King Sandwich.
Thank you, King Sandwich, for coming through with that love and support today.
Indeed, Thank you. Have a good rest, man.
Finding out about the television show. Then there's the Dr. Fish. We don't know where he originally came from, but he's an extremely suspicious character. Usually he's purple, but sometimes he's orange, sometimes he's purple with orange hands, sometimes he's a pirate, and he bears a striking resemblance to Dr. Manowar from the Jellyfish Convention.
And now it only hurts when you touch it.
Why does he have so many different disguises and identities? What is he hiding? I believe hidden throughout Bikini Bottom are spies like this, who are aware they're in a television show and keep tabs on the main characters and make sure everything goes to plan. There's so many suspicious characters in Bikini Bottom that it could literally be anyone. The mailman, the hot dog vendor, Old Man Jenkins, it could literally be anyone. But what if I told you that the biggest spy of all isn't some random side character? It's one of the main characters of the show. Someone who's been there from the very beginning. Someone who's not even from Bikini Bottom.
Hey, Gil!
Yo,
Gil! 10 Monday? Damn,
appreciate
that's
the 10 month
crazy.
subscription. That shit cute, nigga. No, I'm joking.
That's how many months you got?
Probably the same.
About to say, it's like the same.
Probably the same. Not even a haul, but that shit nice though. Appreciate the love, bro.
Appreciate
Thank you
yo.
for 10 months. Big love right there, nigga.
Thank you.
Not even from the ocean. That's right. Sandy.
She from
She from the
Seeking scientific swirl from Texas who lives underwater in a tree dome. But why did she come to Bikini Bottom? In the episode Chimps Ahoy, we find out she was hired by a group of chimpanzees to come underwater and create inventions. But why does she need to be underwater to make inventions? She could have just as easily have made any of her inventions on land. It must be extremely expensive to maintain a giant dome of air underwater. There is no way the only reason she's here is to make random inventions. I think this whole episode is an elaborate ruse to throw off the other characters from the real reason Sandy is in Bikini Bottom. To spy on the main characters and make sure the show stays on track. Many of the times the characters are in danger, Sandy conveniently steps in to save the day, and many of the wacky, entertaining episode plots are driven by an invention Sandy creates. Everything she does is a calculated move to carry out the hidden agenda of the filmmakers. Her entire friendship with SpongeBob and the other characters is built on a lie. But you're probably saying, Sandy is a sweet, friendly squirrel. There's no way she's behind this. You're not convinced yet? That's okay. Because what I'm about to show you is so mind-blowing, so insanely revealing, that it's actually the whole reason I decided to make this video. Get ready for the big one.
It's so wild.
Season 10, Episode 10, Feral Friends, is the episode that unlocks this entire mystery. During
Feral Friends, I remember this episode, right?
Suddenly appears and
that's like, yeah,
less
they go
evolved
back to
real-life versions of themselves. Sandy is completely caught off guard by this and decides to call someone for help. And take a guess who she calls.
The narrator?
Hello, French narrator speaking.
Hey, Frenchie!
That's the narrator?
He has a picture of Sandy.
Sandy Cheeks. How is it hanging?
Oh, it's not hanging too good, Frenchie. You see, there's this...
Don't say another word. I have been monitoring the behavior of the green moon all day.
Huh, yeah, I guess that's a pretty interesting clip, yeah.
Wow.
Holy shit! Sandy literally calls the narrator to let him know what's going on and asks for instructions on what to do next. She has been working with them the entire fucking time. He even has a picture of her on his desk.
That's true, though.
Yeah, it is.
This is where I originally planned on ending the video, but there is still one small issue with the television theory. Just one nagging plot hole that contradicts everything. If this is all a television show filmed by scuba divers, then how are we seeing inside the buildings? It's not like any of the humans filming the show could fit inside them. It's the one annoying thing that keeps this theory from being complete. I mean, the most logical explanation is that they have hidden cameras inside every cameras, but
the thing is, they got small enough cameras. Like I've seen on Amazon where you got this fucking.
I was gonna say they have cameras hidden into apples and shit.
Yeah.
They have
like
small
that.
cameras.
Holy shit.
Season 6,
Sandy,
episode 24.
She got everybody the SpongeBob 10th anniversary special where they reveal
but
about the characters.
I remember that
But the
episode
most
now.
damning piece of evidence comes from when the characters get lost in the Krusty Krab vents and end up in a room full of monitors showing live footage of all of their homes.
Oh!
Mr. Krabs started backing up. I remember this.
TV.
Yeah!
Gary the snail,
So this
you
is
get down from that bed
Mr.
this
Krabs
instant.
and everybody. I do remember this episode. This nigga.
Look, it's Sandy.
Oh wait, so
And who is the character responsible for all of these hidden cameras?
Mr. Krabs.
Why do you have cameras watching us?
Mr.
Krabs. I just want to make sure you all floss after every meal.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs.
Why am I
Dental
a
hygiene is
motherfucker?
very, very important.
Dental hygiene? Eugene, you lying bastard. Of course he would sell out his friends for a quick buck. And if there's any part of you that thinks there's some chance Mr. Krabs has all these hidden cameras for some other reason, then take a look at what happens next.
Hey, who are those guys?
I think it's us, Patrick. But who are they?
They really installed a
Alright, they're
whole
not
new
even
camera.
trying.
I remember that.
A cameraman and a boom operator have been following around the characters this entire time.
What
And
type
just
of
like
wall
the gorilla,
break?
as soon as they get seen, they make a run for it.
Okay, what's the cameraman watching them?
That's what it's a loop.
The television theory is something the show has consistently alluded to from the very first episode to the newest
Let
episode.
me rewind it. That's that one.
He running with the flash. He started going backwards.
I think that should be an anime about the cameraman.
Let's write it down.
Like
man.
that should be fired. I was just like, it's gonna be him like, oh, catching all these fights and stuff. I'm just kidding. I can't do none of this.
Boxing and then you just see like when they go flying in the air, you just see the camera.
Dude. And everybody looking at him like, cameraman, how can you do that? But the cameraman just like, I'm just a cameraman. I can't do nothing like
He
them.
said, man, I wish I could box like you guys. All I can do is record.
Right, but he over here dodging,
sprinting with him, recording.
literally in between punches just to get them punching, and he
literally
like,
in between the
He
punches.
get POVs and everything.
all of that. He's like, I wish I could. Everybody like, nigga, what the fuck? You can.
I'm boxing them.
You
I wish, bro.
literally.
All I can do is record.
Show will actually directly address
That's the running
it, and
gag of the
our
whole
characters
show.
will discover the real truth about the world.
Like
Regardless,
Bet Bing Bing, we'll be here when you come back.
You already know who he is.
Oh, bro.
Bing Bing Pow.
that's my theory. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. See you next time. Hey, whoa. Hang on a second. You thought I forgot about the Mermaid Man and Barnacle
Oh,
Boy.
we did.
I did.
We did.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy were two superheroes that fought crime underwater and protected the sea from evil. Whether or not they actually did this or it was all staged for television isn't clear, but they both spent their lives underwater until they became old and retired. But after spending so much time under the sea, they no longer fit in with human society. Plus, Mermaid Man is clearly dealing with some form of dementia and PTSD from fighting evil.
But you can't retire. There's evil afoot.
Evil.
Evil.
So, they decided to live the rest of their lives in Bikini Bottom. And in order to fit in better with their fellow sea creatures, they made the permanent decision to shrink themselves using Mermaid Man's shrinking belt. The case is closed. Again.
Okay, my theory is actually I thought he was about to say the whole the radioactive thing probably affected them. Because like if they would have went over them while it happened, what do you think would have happened?
They would have just
came back to
just grew back to regular
that's
size.
what I thought I was gonna say.
I remember the only conspiracy theory, or one of the only things I remember about SpongeBob, right, was that Bikini Bottom was based off of like a nuclear testing site. I think with this under the same name or a similar name. So it was based off of that, which is why everybody's able to like talk and shit, because that was part of the ocean that like had so many nukes like
Tested,
thrown
like
in there
Zero
that the radiation made them like that.
That is a place in real life. I don't know where it's called, but they actually test out the nukes and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, and he said the next is 30 minutes. Like we see that.
Next year is 30 minutes.
I am interested to these. Mrs. Puff already.
I
think I've seen Mrs. Puff already.
You think she murked him, right?
Oh, she murked. Yeah, she murked. She murked that. She's like, when she was like, I gotta change my name. I gotta do this. Not again, bro. Yeah, I'm like, she on some shit, bro. I can't wait to see that one.
She gonna be wild.
Bye, Tubi.
Bye.
Thank y'all for coming through. Love you guys. Bye.
See y'all in the next video.